I'm Matthew Keevil, reporting from the Yukon territory, and today we're on site at Rockhaven Resources Klaza project. Today we're joined by President and CEO Matt Turner. Thanks for joining us, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
So maybe just to get started, a little background. Klaza is a polymetallic deposit. You've got some zinc, gold, so maybe a little bit of some geology 101, if you will,
For sure, yeah.
just to get us started.
Yeah, so it's a polymetallic vein deposit, so it's got gold, silver, lead, and zinc. In fact, we just put out our updated resource back in December of 2015, and it's got a fair amount, about 1.35 million ounces of gold at 4.5 grams, another 27 million ounces of silver at about 90 grams average, and then about 350 million pounds of lead and zinc combined at about 1.7% combined. So it's a pretty significant resource.
There, yeah.
For sure.
And interesting, that led into a preliminary economic assessment, I believe you released in March.
Mm-hmm. For sure, yeah. So it was definitely an early PEA. The zones are all open for expansion, and there's a lot of indications that there's more zones to be found. I think it's going to pay dividends in the future. The fact that we've already kind of dove into the economics, and again, it'll really helps us focus our exploration in the future on what areas to focus on the property.
One of the things that Klaza does have is road access, correct? So maybe just a little bit about infrastructure and what sort of benefits you have with the site here.
We sit 50 kilometers to the west of the town of Carmacks. It's about a 3.25-hour drive from the capital of Whitehorse, the capital of Yukon.
And potential for power access, which is big.
Potential for power, we've actually worked that into the PEA as well. So there's a lot going for this project, and coupled with the strong resource exploration potential, it's looking pretty exciting here.
Now that you're moving forward with, I think it's 8,000 meters this year, your budget's around $2 million. Maybe just a little, insight on where you're drilling and what sort of the goals are.
It's interesting because we put out the PEA and it's decent. It's not super robust, but it's pretty good. We're sitting at about 150 million pre-tax NPV, 20% IRR. Post-tax, it comes down to 14% IRR and 87 million NPV, but that's at far lower gold and silver prices than what we're dealing at today. So there's the people out there that follow our story that think we're more of a development story, and should be more focused on that. But there's a lot of people out there that still see the potential for more discoveries. So we've tried to mesh both those ideas into a program where we've got about half of our meters focused at resource expansion, and then about half the meters focused on finding new zones.
Interestingly, I mean, we just like always to finish up with the key question, and that's why invest in Rockhaven?
Like you kind of said, we've got very high-grade resource, road accessibility. We're in an area where the nearby town, has had a mine near, and the area that we sit in is an area that's been developed, and those areas in the world are getting harder and harder to find. So we're really excited where this project's going, and we're looking forward to another successful season this summer.
This is Matthew Keevil, and I'm on site at Rockhaven Resources Klaza project, 50 kilometers west of Carmacks, Yukon.